What up, what up, what up, everyone? Gumption Poker here. We're going to play a 200 rush and cash session on GG. And I'll be narrating through the plays. And the goal is always just to play some solid poker. And try to get an edge by playing more solid than our opponents. It's pretty simple stuff. So let's jump into the action. We're going to chill to beats and vibe. Relax. And let the spots come to us. And of course, we're always trying to keep in mind at Rush and Cash that the nits are always out to try and get us. So our goal to not pay off the nits. But aside from that, just play our usual game. Here's someone who's not a nit, actually. Free betting versus UTG, Ace Jacks. It's not going to be a continue. That would be too loose. And the Ace Jack off, we will 3-bet. Get a pretty good board. We're going to bet half pot on the Queen High boards in position after 3-betting. And the 3's interesting. We kind of both hit a few flushes. We block Ace Jack of Hearts. We block King Jack of Hearts. And I'm actually going to check back. I've explained this a bit on the stream before, but when you have a situation where you're in position, it's not just about betting equity because you open up the action. So you do want to realize equity a lot and check back for free. So just because we got like a jack high flush and a gut shot over card, you know, doesn't necessarily mean we can or we need to bet it pure. And then against this 1BB, I'm going to go 31. This just allows them to rebluff as well. Can certainly look like we have ace-king and aces a bit. Certainly ace-king a lot. So if they have like king-10, they can still jam over the top here. Ace-queen, very close. I'm going to fold. Really nice board for them. So this idea of playing solid poker is just kind of like looking at the textures, looking at the situation, and putting in more or less money depending. And in that situation, I want to put less money. Their offsuit hands hit, the straights hit, the 2 pairs. They've got some sets. They've got a lot of stuff there. And I'll proceed with caution. I'm still going to have some bluff raises and bluff some value bets, don't get me wrong. But just want to really be careful about overdoing it. The ace-9, we can go big bet on the ace-jack deuce. Nice board for us. Typically the 2 big broadways is a board where we can start betting big as a strategy. It's less dynamic than say 8-9 deuce. The turns aren't changing things as much. On 8-9 deuce, if we have a 9, where often, you know, we have top pair on the flop and rarely have that on the river, or often don't have that on the river, whereas on ace jack deuce, if we have queen jack, it's kind of the same hand strength on a lot of runouts. If we have ace 3, same kind of thing. And I put ace-9 into the big bet range. We beat all the lower ace-x. Pretty standard stuff. Not sure how this player is playing. On a bet the 9-5 just because I got some backdoor equity. Are they playing too passive? I don't know. I'm going to start off and assume they are and go from there. They call the jacks. Not a great card for me to want to continue bluffing on. Certainly not just with any combo. Like if I bet 9-5, I'm just betting anything. Ace is quite bad for us. Just checking that back. We're more likely to check that back. What? They checked down 7 high? And here we have a classic example. Probably too tight. We're not going to continue with the ace-queen. And then so 10-5. Unless we ISO'd and I zoned out. No, yeah, they raised. So they just get to bet this board a lot. Same kind of thing, right? That's what I mean by solid poker. You don't have to start guessing and being, ooh, oh, maybe I should bluff here. You know what? We got 10-5 high. It's a really nice board for them. Let's not put in any more money. Let's play solid poker. Simple stuff. Ace deuce. So ace 8-3. We're going to go, you know, we're going to check back this one a fair bit. Long story short. King's really good card for us as well. Well, it's decent anyway. We bet all the ace king. So, but it doesn't give them any additional Well, it doesn't. They get some 2 pairs, but not a ton. Ace Queen multi-way. We're going to check this board a lot. And yeah, just going to go small bet with the Ace Deuce. And against this 2 into 7 sizing, I think what I'm going to do is actually bluff raise the Ace Queen. Less likely to be a nutty hand. I think they would want to go pot, you know, 3/4 pot to pot on the turn here with strong stuff. And definitely could be wrong. Maybe they're playing solid. But yeah, just going to definitely make some assumptions and just hope we're right. We're going to get them wrong sometimes. But, you know, we have a really nice hand there. We block Queen Jack. And we block hands like King Queen that'll want to bet call. We have nut equity, which is always nice. And so 8-9-3, we're going to check call the Ace Queen. Really nice board for our big blind range, relatively speaking. And the Jack 9, we can consider check raising sometimes on here. I think I will go ahead and do it, particularly when they're going to go for the smaller bet strategy. Check calling's totally fine too. But small bet strategy means they're betting much wider than if they went polar, for example. We'd still check raise against polar, but Ace Queen, we get to call. They're very interested in betting the ace quite often, and so this King's also quite a good card for them, and they can have some pretty easy bluffs like 10 Jack here. I think is a pretty easy bluff. Queen Jack as well. Clubs should mostly be giving up, I would imagine. They actually check back the Ace 7 of clubs. I think it's fine and good. It's going to be... Maybe as a theory, it's possibly a bet, but I think, like, yeah, against us, against humans, probably just a fine check back. Hard to get called by worse. Three bet these. I guess I just fold the Jack 10. I don't have a ton of time to think, but yeah, I mean, we're not doing that well when they bet into 2 people, and they bet into a 57 VPIP, and they didn't bet a size that, I mean, it'd be very ambitious for them to have like a busted draw here, trying to get both of us to fold betting 18, like betting half pot. But if they did do that, it would have worked, and it would have been genius. I'm going to do a lot of limping, as you guys know I like to do a lot of limping in the small blind. It gets very effective. 4-3, size up just a little bit more than a third with the flush draw, but betting about a third at a high frequency seems good. Ace King on this board. I think I'm going to go half pot. I think the small blind range is going to contain less offsuit 7x than say a big blind range, and they go for a really big check raise, which is super interesting. Just the way I find sometimes these Zoom games play is that they kind of have it there. And I also have the ace of diamonds, so it's not like they're check raising some nut flush draw really big. So I don't know, that one seemed close without any reads or history. I just go ahead and fold. They certainly look like they're a capable player. 3 ways on Queen 5-9. I think betting 4s would be a little loose. Yep, just called 4 betting the kings, getting it in, not overthinking it. The aces. I mean, we could call or jam. I'm going to go ahead and call this one. I'm just going to range check on Queen 10-4. No, I won't have a donking range. There's another way of talking about that. I'm just going to call the flop. Kings could check, could bet. I'm just going to keep barreling. Got a third. Just check calling the aces. It is a huge shame if they check back kings here. Oh, they did. I called it. So that was a very unfortunate one. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's sometimes tricky because I'm going from like anti-games where SPR is a lot shallower. People are kind of playing a little bit different, and then I jump into these games and I gotta remember how nitty. There's a lot of, not even to say it's like that wrong, but there's a lot of like checking back with some pretty decent stuff because there's just less bluffs as well. So I do need to keep that in mind, because yeah, that was a shame. Maybe, yeah. Ace queen easy fold. I expected kings to still value at the river, but yeah, I was wrong. But yeah, check calling, I just keep in the bluffs. King 10 versus this small donk. I think I believe it. They got a high VPIP, probably a little bit more passive than usual. So we call a 3-bet here with the 8-9. We can go 1/3 in position. Pretty nice bet that our range gets to make. Typically on a lot of boards, when you have an out of position 3-better and they check a board, we are incentivized to bet with a decently high frequency for a small size, where we're really targeting their overcards like ace king, ace queen. We have our strong, like if we had a set there, we're still easily getting stacks in on the river, even if we 1/3 flop. So kind of like our really strong hands aren't negatively impacted, and then our vulnerable hands really benefit from the protection, or at least charging them to outdraw us. So just an easy-ish strategy to remember is that if you call a 3-bet, they check to you, got an okay board, you just get to bet like a 1/3 for a pretty high frequency, and it's, you know, not it's an easy strategy to do, and it's harder for them to respond to. Queen 5 gonna limp. The 4s, they did check back. I think I'm gonna start betting my hand. This is one of the reasons why I bet. So it's the opposite situation. When we're in position, we want to check back and realize equity. When we're out of position, we're not reopening action. I'm just going to go half pot on the river. This way I can still value bet 2-pair. They call with kings, so pretty ambitious call. Aces. Yeah, I'll just 3-bet to 9. There was a little bit of a weird bet I made there with the queen 5 on the jack queen 6 king. Little bit of autopilot-y, but you can see the way I think about poker. It's like the king's good for me, I go ahead and bet. I think our exact hand, though, it didn't really need to do that, but not a huge deal. So the king 5 deuce is, I'm gonna go ahead and bet it. It's whatever. I think either way. And then the ace deuce, we've opened. We're just gonna show it down. We chop with some ace x and we beat some give ups. Unfortunately 6-4, not one of them. And also CD betting a 3rd on the flop's fine. It's tempting to get amongst it with the 7s here, but better not. So the 5-6 deuce, not a great board for us. I'm gonna check back a lot. And yeah, just get to bet the ace king. Could also check, it's fine either way. On the queen turn, they do fire. I'm gonna call. And they bet pot pretty quickly. I'm just gonna fold it. Don't block spades, don't really want to consider making a move. We do beat a lot of bluffs, but I think I don't need to go and dig down that wide. Particularly without any kind of a strong read. Ace 8, we can go ahead and 3-bet this one. Just going to go a third bet on the king 10-5. Fortunately, we get called 4-bet. There's no need to stick around. So 6 V-pips, only 16 hands. The opener's pretty tight. I'm just going to cold call. Not really comfortable just stacking against two players who so far just look to be on the tighter side with queens. Jack 4-9. Again, a tighter player gonna fold, or at least so far. Queen 10 we can just see bet range. And then the queens, I'll go ahead and fold when they bet multi-way. Let's 3-bet the king 10 suited. They are tight, so maybe it's too loose.
July and steal she
3-bet high. 3-bet 10. You know what? Tighter player already. I'm just going to start shutting down. Because not only have they likely opened too tight, but then have probably defended too tight. Therefore, their range is going to be a lot stronger. So I'm not just thinking about the equilibrium and like, yeah, I want to c-bet a large size on the 8 dry sometimes, and maybe including with that hand, but I'm just going to always check it back against that player. Yeah, because their range is just too tight. In the 4-5. King 6, they go big bet, but we do have a bunch of 2 pairs, so I'm gonna choose to bluff this one and raise it. Also worth noting that a hand like 9-10 of spades is basically a value check raise if we choose to check raise it as well. And on the turn, kind of like this one to continue betting with, because we unblock all of the draws. Could have gone bigger. I don't think 8-9 is very relevant. It's only really 8-9 of spades, maybe diamonds, but even diamonds probably folds flop. Will a queen fold? Sometimes. Jack X of spades will fold. Like, it's close between just check calling this hand and then jamming, I think, because we actually have a lot of showdown. Yeah, I'm going to go with jam to try and get them to fold a queen, maybe. When they... Yeah, okay, they did fold, luckily, for us. And it was a tank fold, because when they snap fold, we were like, probably had like ace-5 of spades, and we could have just checked it down. But looks like we got them to fold the best hand, that's always nice. So we 3-bet and get cold call behind. I'm just going to shut down and assume big blinds. Got a pretty good tight range, I don't want to overdo it. They go 4x, 29 hands. Do I want to stack here? I don't know enough about him if I want to just stack immediately. As played, I'll call. I think getting 3-1 I can call again. And now it's much tougher, but I would guess that we just fold. The Jack 5. I think with the rake we have less. It's not like we have like King 3 off. So I'm just going to go ahead and call it. The Ace 5 we could mix raises here. Yeah, let's raise it this time. And a lovely bet here from Cats P45. I'm just going to note it. We do just have to fold our hand. Really nice bet for them. I like it a lot. And we're going to go pot with the ace 5. Ace 7. I check this one back. Betting would be totally fine too. But I think this guy's looking to play. We'll defend the Queen Jack suited, get a flush draw, which is lovely. They should be betting big. I'm guessing they're going to bet big here, just based on how they played the previous hand. Yeah, bet big or check. So here's the situation I was talking about. We get to go small bet. We're doing the opposite strategy. Our range is a little bit differently constructed. We have more hands that just want to get ace king and ace queen to fold, and they jam it in. Oof. I mean, there's some nut flushes. We're really dominated by like the ace x of clubs. Wow. I guess I fold it. Seems, yeah, unfortunate. Okay, so we open, they 3-bet, they c-bet small, so they got the opposite kind of a strategy. And I'm going to go a little bit exploit and go half pot here, but I don't think it's super necessary. The ace 10, what's happened here? We open, they've donked. Interesting. I'm gonna call. And they snap check river. I think it's too thin to bet at this point. It was the draw that they bet twice. We go bigger bet on the ace 10 7, start going a bit more polar with our strategy. And the king's pretty good for us. We also block some queen jack. They'll certainly still have it, but it's nice to block it. We've got ace king in our range. We've got the ace 10, ace 7, 7s, 10s, which they may check raise a decent amount on the flop. So actually might go over bet. No, I don't think I can go over bet because they've got the queen jack still. That's going to mostly check call, maybe check raise some, so they still have it a decent amount. So I can't just like over bet because that wouldn't be good if I had ace 7 or ace king. You know, I don't want to narrow their range to like only straights. And perhaps pot's too big, and maybe I should probably go like b75. Just gonna go block bet with the 5s. 3-bet the 10-9. And they donk 2/3. I mean, it's hard to imagine many bluffs or hands that we can get off or beat there, so... Like, if they have an ace, they're not going to just bet 2/3 on a flush draw and turn it into a bluff, so... ace, jack... Yeah, I'll go ahead and bet small. Monotone boards, we both have flushes. We don't have as much of a top-end advantage, so we get to size smaller. Yeah, let's 3-bet the ace jack. Flop nicely. Go 2/3 because we're a little bit deep. Ace 8-5. I'm just going to exploitatively go small bet and just hope they under defend. On the 6 here. I'm actually going to continue. I'm not continuing too often, but I'm going to do it this time with the king jack. I really like my blockers, blocking king queen and queen jack. I think those offsuit ones are in their range, so blocking those is important. And I do get to continue bluffing on some rivers as well. Because at the end of the day, I do have trip queens there, you know. So I gotta have some bluffs and not just always be like, yeah, I don't want to rep trips. Or rep aces or kings or whatever. But a big shout out to everyone tuning in. I do appreciate you. Late start for the stream today, but we still made it here. So I do appreciate everyone coming in and supporting. And every Tuesday, earlier from now is when I would plan to start streaming, and then stream an hour or two later. So a couple hour blocks this day every week, as well as Russian Cash Fridays, as well as most Saturdays is the plan. Jack 10-4, we can just see better third. The Ace 8's getting close. They've only played one hand. I'm going to check back. They were the player who, I believe, was this the person who just donked the flush draw? So like I'm less scared of draws. I really want to let them keep bluffing. So I might just check back again. And probably just go small raise on the river. Ace 5, we're deep. Let's go ahead and peel. I could also 4-bet it. The 6s seems pretty close. I think when they go 3... Yeah, I think that's going to be underbluffed. And yeah, let's check raise the Ace 10. Again, we've got pocket 3s, King, Queen in our range. Interesting turn. We now beat like King, Jack, Queen, Jack and the diamonds. 10 Jack gets there, which is in both our ranges. I'm gonna go with one third bet. When the turn card, like this turn card hits both of us, we both have 10 Jack, so betting big doesn't make a ton of sense to me. The raise is unfortunate. I'll go ahead and call. Because we do block some 10 Jack, but it's a pretty like cool move for them to bluff raise it. Now they don't have as many boats. We do. But I still don't think they would fold like 10 Jack anyway. Yeah, okay, they went for a very weird mergey raise there on the turn. That's worth noting. It's a pretty ambitious play. If they have like a read that I'm just never doing that with 10 Jack, that's one thing. Because if we jam on them, that's you know, they could have called and got a free, or not a free, but a very, very cheap river. But if we jam, they pretty much have to call. I nearly donk shoved river. I just felt like there was too little behind to make the play worthwhile. And a big shout out to you, Bustly Existential. I really appreciate that follow. That means a lot. I'm trying to grow the channel, so thank you. And I'm doing my best to give high quality content here. I've, you know, got my results very public for you all to see. And hopefully you guys get something out of this and you enjoy it and you have fun following along on the journey. And yeah, it's very helpful to help grow my channel. Simba with the resub, thank you so much. GLGL, thank you, bro. I appreciate that a lot. We get check raised with Queen 10. Thank you, bro. Then they go pot on the turn, so it's pretty interesting. They're repping quite thin, so they limp call and then check raise. I'm going to check raise the flush this time. I'm going to call the Queen 10 because they're really only repping pocket 2s like Queen 7, Queen Deuce. And yeah, I just get to showdown now. Yeah, I mean, we were right. We were right. Just got the 3-outer. When they snap check river, it is, I guess, a bit of a sign that we're probably done for, because you know they may want to bluff that river. Queen 8, let's bet. You know what? They're short, so I'm just going to go smaller. And the queen's pretty classic check back. Whenever you have a high card and you've got the underpair right under it, kings, queens here, you can just check back a lot, because it's, again, not like our queens being second pair is going to change much on the river. Only a king changes that. Everything else is a fine card. So there's no real need to bet our hand. We could value bet here. I mean, I don't know if we get called enough. I don't know. I feel like I was going to note a hand and I've lost track. Oh well. The pace is very, very fast on this, and yeah, a lot faster to what I'm used to, but it is enjoyable, and I see why it's a very popular format to stream. There's always something happening, but it does fry my brain a bit. Trying to keep up. So the deuce, 6. Yeah, we can just go small bet. And on the 4, so not a turn card we want to bet very much on, but I'll bet this combo in particular. But yeah, we're doing like a decent amount of checking, and overall it's a nice card for them. King's really nice for me, so now I get to keep betting. I think it is a spot where they'll be interested in slow playing a lot. Might just go B75. We're sometimes beat, and yeah, we just don't want to go too big. We want to be able to thin value bet like pocket queens here if we did barrel it on the turn. But yeah, I'd expect them to have some check raises come river as well. And then ace queen, we get cold called, I believe, so I'm just going to check back. Yeah, I'll just try and show down the ace queen. And the jacks, we want to bet a little bit bigger on this board. Let's go ahead and 3-bet the ace-7. Eight deuce 3, we just miss. We're gonna give this one up. So they check back. I'm going to go near pot, and then we can decide what to do on the river. King 3-5. Going to bet it a third. Get a really nice turn. Yeah, I think just keep betting, go B75. 9-10, let's go. Let's check back the ace-7 actually. Yeah, a little bit of a tough run out here. I'll go block bet with the 4s. Called quickly. I did want to... Yeah, I don't know actually. I think maybe go bigger bet fold. They're a very aggressive player. We can call now on the 8 turn when they only bet that big blind. If they had a bet big, we're in a tougher spot, but we don't even need to think about it. Yeah, I probably could have sized bigger. With the 4s, I didn't have long to think. They're a player who's like bluffs a lot, so I would just have to pay this if they got it here. Okay, it's deuces, that's nice. Definitely note this one. Bet the ace-6 off. And queen 10. Let's go ahead and bet. So we're sizing up a bit and just betting like a little less frequently, but we got an okay hand that can barrel on like a jack and 8. a king, and we unblock the flush draws so we could triple on some runouts where the flush misses and stuff like that. And we also blocked ace 10 and some ace queen because there were flats, a lot of ace queen there in the BB, so pretty good blockers. So yeah, more I think about it, more I like that bet. And 8-4 suited. Let's go ahead and feel it. They're going big bet on the 4-7 deuce, which is interesting. Ace deuce will peel with the back door. I think we just have to bluff the ace deuce. I guess I'll go pot. 8-4, we get to keep going. We do pick up a fair bit of equity. Still beat the bluffs. We block 8-9, which isn't ideal. This play is super weird because they check back the turn. I mean, I can just have so many flushes here. I guess I just fold the ace deuce. And the 4 will just show down. This one to win. The ace king, we called 4-bet, checks to the river, they jam. Sure about that one. I can get behind a call there. But yeah, they're a pretty good tricky player, and they could check back. Like jacks, not like knowing that a flop bet literally is only protection, and then they are the type to like put some thin value into some jams and stuff. So ace king 8's just a nice board for me, but yeah, I think just check back. If I go big bet, I think they'll just defend with some hands that they're not meant to, which is not good when I actually have a king. I get to just range bet the king 3-8. And they've let out. I think I'm gonna fold there. I mean, it's not a spot they should look to be bluffing much on. I'm gonna check on the spade. If they bet here, I probably just jam the 10s. Dipped. Get to call the 10s. And river. Guess I show it down because I still win sometimes, but yeah. Very tempting to turn them into a bluff there. Maybe turn raise is probably something I should have really considered with the 10. Pretty nice board for us again on the ace queen 4. I actually bet it this time. Normally I go big bet, like even you could even go over pot, but I think multi-way I start sizing down and they both might flat ace queen. On the jack I'm definitely Gonna keep going when they both call. And I'll call the ace jack because BB looks very fun. I really want to play with them. So just expanding my calling range. And we'll go blocker thin bet with the queen 10. Jack 4 will limp in. Low frequency, but I'm going to check raise the ace jack here. I'm going to check on the ace. Unfortunately, they do have a lot of ace X. But now we get to just check raise it really big. I don't think they have too much jack. I don't think they have queen king. So they have some ace X that's going to be in a tough spot to call. And yeah, we can pick up some equity here. Going to keep barreling with the ace jack. That one works too. Jack 4, we just check down and don't lose anymore, which is fine. I will 3-bet the queens, but I mean, getting 4-bet would be very scary. On this low board, we want to bet very big. We could even pot it. Yeah, let's just go 2/3. The aces, we go size up exploitatively, and I'm going to go overbet with the 5-3. On this turn, I definitely want to keep betting big. 2/3 seems good. And on the ace, the queens I just got to get in as played. If they got it, they got it. I'm actually going to give up the 5-3. Wow, they have 4s? It's amazing. Lovely one to win.
But they keep asking where we're going next. Oh, we're chasing is the sunset. Come on, mind on you. Doesn't matter where we are.
And luckily we gave up the 5-3. I dare say they're not opening up action without trips or a flush there. And neither of those would have folded, so it's pretty hard for them to have much else in the way of bluffs, I'd say. So, you know, can't just willy-nilly barrel on generic advice about being aggressive. Oh yeah, better bet. Be aggressive. It's, you know, there's a lot more to it than that. Jacks, we can... You know what, I might go... I'll go for this like 40% odd bet. The 5s, we flat, so just a bad board for us. Gonna check back. Reverse min, we just call the Jack 10, and we're gonna go at the real small blocker with the jacks. So again, out of position, we get to just, we're not opening up any action. If I check, I can still face bets. So betting small is just like a fine, good strategy for me. Jack 10 will call when it's so small. We're gonna lose this pot a lot, but when they bet so small, we don't need to win very often. And I'm sure they likely knew they were value betting there with the queen. King, we can value bet river. I'm actually going to... I'm going to check it. I don't want to induce anything by small betting. But I'd imagine I got the best hand a decent amount here with the jacks. Yeah. Because like a lot of 10x wants to raise turn. King X isn't really in there. Calling twice. The Queen 8, they're going 2.5. We don't want to fold very much. This is a nice low board. I can just go 1/3 for a decent frequency here. And then on the ace and not blocking anything, I'm just going to give up. King Jack, we can go half pots. But not always. Like, we don't want to overdo it. They've got a lot of ace queens in their range as well. We don't block that. So like Queen Jack I do like. King Queen I like a little more as well. So just a lower frequency bet here.
As the sun goes down.
Do get the jack turn. Yeah, I mean, it'd be too thin to bet. I think nothing to do but check this one. The jack 10 I should have bet flop. I think as played I get to bet big on the turn because I check back some good ace-x. That, like ace-x, like ace-king can value bet flop, but it can also check back sometimes. And it wants to bet bigger for that reason. But once called, yeah, just give it up. They go 18 into 46, which is a good size to make. But I think they're not going to be protection betting all that often. And they don't have too many obvious floats. So I'm going to give up. Just assume they had it. Let's limp in with the queen 9. Almost worked. I'll just stick around and see what UTG trapped with. King queen. Do hit. I mean, we're in rough shape with queen 9 against their hands. Let's check the king jack. I mean, the 5 and the 6 is connecting pretty hard to the BB and to a certain extent button, depending. But certainly like 5s and 6s flatting. The BB's got like, you know, 7, 8, 3, 4, 6, 7 isn't going anywhere, all this kind of stuff. You might check raise really big now because BB's I think they're a little bit more like they're unlikely to have anything strong when they just call, and then button, I mean, they might be consistently going small bet multi-way, but they also may want to size up with the BB looking like a fun player. And we block the top pairs, which was nice, the king queen and the queen jack. We block hands like king jack of hearts, king 10 of hearts too, which is good. And we can rep some flushes if called anyway. So not a bad spot. Ace 9, just gonna fold, they look very nitty. Maybe just fold pre with the ace 9, probably a better play. Though small mistake there, I would say. Falling pre-flop. Just checking, none of these boards we lead on. 8s we just check call, pretty standard stuff. Same with these 8s versus the 1/3, we just get to call. Ultra nit, I guess a small amount of hands. Let's call this one. So overbet when they check back turn. 8s I probably should have gone block on the turn. As played, I'll just check call. Yeah, get a bad river. I could also, if I had a better idea, like for sure of how they play, I can actually even raise turn if I do check it, but this play, I've just on their notes, they've played some funky stuff, so I don't want to make too many big assumptions. But yeah, I think on the 4 club river, that's mainly the hands we were targeting, where ace king, ace queen with a club. And if they had aces there, we actually had an okay, we had open ender and set out, so low implied odds though of hitting, but yeah, still relevant. 3-bet the queens are a little deep, so going to go to 10 bigs. Get to just range bet the king deuce 5. Then king 5 does work. Limping the jack 8, 9-5 suited. They got a high attempt to steal, small sample, and they're shorter, but yeah, I think it's going to be close either way. And yeah, just going to check call. Just checking down his played, hoping to win. We do. Against the 1/3 I'll call. Do all check the flop here, and probably want to go B75 when I've got both the queen and the ace. Definitely raise here with the 10-8. I'll raise it. One. I mean, we've got trip nines there quite a lot. So do they, but yeah, we need to have some bluffs. And 3-bet the ace king. Let's go pot with the queen 3. Perhaps checking is a bit better there because we have the nut low kicker. So maybe we should actually just bet the better kicker ones, but just noting that play it is relevant, because like the king, queen, 5, they can bet quite a lot on. Ace 6, I kind of, yeah, I mean, I'm assuming this player may be fun. As played, we just fold. This ace, queen, let's bet it. I think checking or betting is totally fine with the ace, queen of hearts. My assumption just looking at their stats is they're a little nitty and they're not going to check raise me enough, so it's more of a thin value protection on the flop. And then ace queen I flat because I really wanted to play with big blind. I do get my wish. I'm just going to check back though. Obviously ace queen's not doing great on king queen 9 and we don't really want any more money going in the pot. So just checking, trying to get to the showdown. Ace 10, I think it's strong enough now to just start betting, and I'm going to go pot because we don't really need to bet a queen. And they're going to check back their weaker ace-x, like ace-5 and stuff like that, and then some strong queens. And then I think they're going to bet most of the clubs, so I don't think checking to induce is that beneficial, so I'm just going to go pot and try and get heroed. Certainly if they have weak ace-x, they're not going anywhere. Sasha Nicholas, hey, I thought you only played Russian Cash on Fridays. I was tossing up today. Honestly, I was tossing up. I'm trying to get my stream numbers up, number one, so streams do a lot better on Russian Cash. I was also late to streaming today. And honestly, like I still could. Maybe I'll fire up some coin very soon. Gang member 90, thank you so much for the follow. Toxic goes for the 3x on the river here. I'm very tempted to to call this. If they think and play like me, this is a bluff. I might call it. But what do they open with UTG that's not already betting? Like everything has a bit of showdown, doesn't it? Unless it's like ace X suited, like ace 8 suited. Super close. I was nearly going to punt there and call it off. Look like a hero or look like an idiot. Not sure. Honestly, very, very, very close. But Russian Cash, just got to lean toward the fold, I think, with how these games play. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I still got another 2 hours. I could put some coin tables up as well. I was tossing up what to play today. Eights we're just going to try and show down. Hope they've got an underpair as well, or 7x. It's just the queen, and I believe they checked that back on the flop, so I should note that. Oh, they bet small. Okay. And the jack 9 will just peel. 10-8 we can just check back. We're in the middling part of our range. Jack 9 will just try and show down. 10-8 continuing to check back. Easy fold, I would say, with the jack 9. I could consider some bluffs, but yeah, I think they can check back some ace 10 and diamonds, and yeah, it's just not an amazing spot. Super close with the 10-8. I think I'll just check back and go play into the nitty meta of Russian cash, just in case they're sitting on like queen jack, well, ace jack more likely. Queen jack bets turn, probably. The deuce deuce ace, and they go 40%. I think I'll fold versus this player, but can certainly check raise there sometimes. Another cash drop pot. Get a7 suited. With these positions we can stack. Even better if Snacker just calls. Perfect, we can rip this in. And even get called by worse, so... Don't know what we're hoping for just yet. Folds are always nice though. 10-5 with the rake, maybe a little loose to defend, and they have 19 V-pips, I'm assuming they're a little nitty. Ace 8's probably too loose too. Evening, Skeps, lol, hope today's been going well. It has been. Thanks for tuning in, man, I appreciate that a lot. Thanks for popping in to say hi. Let's check raise the ace 8, seems close. 8 of spades is kind of cool, I guess. Not an amazing spot though, maybe I'm overdoing it. Yeah, maybe I was overdoing it. On ace deuce 4, I might go b75 because we're a little deep. But I like my blockers here, blocking ace queen, ace jack. Although maybe they flat some ace king here a bit. On the jack, we now beat all the pairs that call. We're still beating the flushes. Yeah, let's not try and get them to fold a ace. The river's not as good as it seems. Flushes gets there, and ace queen and ace jack is in their range still, with at like pretty high degree. Let's just go half. I don't know though. It's possible this is just not a winning play. I went half because I think ace king's in there a decent amount. I go bigger bet on the 10 high board. Whatever your stream is cool, your thought process is more interesting part anyways, GL today. Well, thanks, Sasha Nicholas. I appreciate those kind words. That is very nice and kind of you to say. I mean, CoinPoker is where it's at, and it's where I've been playing off stream. And it's where you should all play. Using my code GUMPTION, of course. Best way to support me and the stream. We're deep, and they've gone pretty small, so I'm going to peel the ace-6, but it's not a great spot. Only 20 hands on them this session. They usually have a higher V-pip, I believe. The ace-queen here, we can definitely 4-bet. Let's go to 19. Let's check raise the ace-6. And the king-jack. I know, you can tell I'm going deeper into the session and I'm like, I'm just going to check raise and I don't give any of the reasonings. The brain power starts to go and I just have to like... It's hard to explain the stuff sometimes, you know? Decent Pokemon like it. Hey, thank you Splashy TV and thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate you. I'm glad it's decent poker. That's what we aim to do, play decent. Speaking of decent, it's a decent check here with the ace-5 on the ace-10-7. Going a little bit more polar in general. Nice results, well played. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Going to keep checking the ace-5. Typically, these want to keep checking. Once you start checking, you keep checking. And then the king-jack. I feel like I've check-raised a bunch of flops, but I think this one is no different. And we have the right hand to do it. The ace-jack here. It's close. Yes, I peel it, but pretty tight. This other ace-5 is also a close spot. Yeah, I guess I pay once I put this in the checking range twice. Okay. They do have the flush, and it is a question of... I think no diamond, I just fold the ace-king, especially because they were pretty tight to begin with. Yeah, so just noting that they check back the flush draw there, which is totally good and fine. Queen 6 probably too loose, just autopiloted, and we get a nice flop. We get rewarded for it so far. Ace King, yeah, just gonna check this one down, can kind of mix flop, but yeah, without the clubs. This one can go into a checking range, and then Queen 6 I'll check raise. I think calling or check raising is fine. Let's limp back here, the Ace King will just fold. Definitely folding multi-way, pretty obvious, easy one. Ace King, particularly this player, like, or against a player that I think is check raising a lot. I prefer check back, easy call on the turn as played. And this is a nice one to actually have a bluff, because sometimes it's hard to come up with like a non-diamond bluff. And then, I mean, Equilibrium, this is a call, but I think they seem to be under 3-betting, so I'm not going to bother defending it. It was going to go brick, so we would have lost a decent pot if we continued, of course. Yeah, obviously a lovely spot with the... I'm just going to flat the Ace-King. With the aces, just get to cold 4-bet. I guess we're kind of... it's a weird one, because the pre-flop raise is not deep. I guess I'll just stick to 18. Normally I'd want to go bigger, being deeper, against the 3-better. And then let's raise up the Ace-King once we've flat here. Guess I 4-bet the 8. The 9-8-4 we could check back a decent amount on. And go ahead and bet this one. So I flat the Ace-King earlier. There's some weaker players behind. Also versus UTG, it's standard to flat it sometimes anyway, where the correct strategy is just to play so tight. You can see Elena really 3-betting a lot. Well, not really. Three times. You never know. Could be variance. But yeah, just gonna call, flop a nice top pair, top kicker. Just gonna check call, could also check raise. Nice to see them check back. I think block is the play here. The fours, you know, we're at a big range disadvantage with not having kings and aces. And now we just get to flat. I think this is a pretty terrible sizing. I think they should be jamming here. Just because they got the kings and aces that we don't have. But this is just easy call for us. And honestly, even if I lose to... It's a chop. But yeah, if I lost to aces there, I'd be like, it's a fine result. Should have gotten stacked. Interested in catching some of the coin streams. Indeed, hope to see some of that soon. 100%, man. 100%. I could even maybe fire it up during this session shortly. I've just been playing... I moved up stakes, so I haven't been wanting to stream the 500 there. I'm doing very well. Like, I'm very happy with how it's going. I'm winning in EV this month. But yeah, I'm a little worried about streaming it too much and giving it away. I mean, it's my main source of income, so could check raise the king 6, chose just to check call. And then I think then without the king of spades, I don't see them like barreling bluffing all that often. So I'm actually going to raise really big right now. I'm just going to jam river. And if I had a hand like king jack with the king of spades, I could do this, for example. Yeah. Oh, for some reason I had a... I was thinking I had the nuts with the king high, but yeah, I guess I lose to ace highs. That's a shame. It's just thinking I got the nuts and I got to try and get all the money in. I think ace 9 is close. I should probably keep barreling it a bit. I don't mind squeezing the king queen here. Really want to just play against Hand of God, ideally, and get Moonlight out of the pot. And what's going on here? I guess they've only got one hand. We hit our king, which is lovely. As played the ace 9, we'll just give it up. Yeah, just going to go small bet. And then here... Oh, okay, they called, and then they went donk, donk, donk. It's a tough one, actually. Feels like this should be a jam. I'm just worried they're going to hero me anyway. I don't know. I guess I'll jam it. They can have like some of the mid pairs they're going to be put into a tough spot. And it just seems like their strategy here is they're wanting to not get the money in. Yeah, it did work. Sometimes you got to trust the instincts. A little bit of a weird one when they 3.5x. I guess I'll still call the 8s, but I haven't seen a 3.5x sim to know if this is okay or not. Just checking the 3 bets behind. They look average to low, so I'm going to open the ace deuce. And I guess we peel the 8s once we get here. Ace king. I'm gonna bet this one. I will check back like the ace king clubs. Now they go 40%. I go and raise. Default. Levu XBT, nice results, mate. You're crushing it. Thanks, mate. I appreciate you. Thanks for the kind words. Results just looked a little less good after the cooler. 8s we have... I don't know. The spade sucks. I think they can bet call some spades that size, and I don't block any. And we have like some showdown, but not much. But yeah. yeah, kind of what I expected. We did the right thing. We got value with a pretty thin mergy play. Can't always kind of keep up the thought process, but yeah, we did exactly what we wanted and thought would happen. The river just didn't go our way. So the king jack, they don't bet the flop when they could have, so yeah, we're just going to keep checking. When they check back here, I'm going to start betting the king 6. Not a great river for king jack, although I think most ace x is going to bet flop, so we're probably okay. Oh wow, I mean, I don't mind this. I don't mind that at all. We should have lost 2 streets minimum. The king 6, I shouldn't have checked river after calling. I wasn't concentrating. My bad. Should have kept firing for sure, although they would have called us. So, worked out well. Going to show down the queen higher, I guess, chop it up if they don't have the ace, which they did, so we lose less, which is good. And queen 9 off would be too loose versus UTG. Just 3-betting the ace king, particularly when they're a little short. They look like a fun player. So checking back 6-5 deuce quite a lot. I'm going to check back some aces sometimes. Yeah, I'll just go a little bit bigger with the ace king, go 3/4 c-bet. You can see they're overbetting the turn on the queen here. We will call. Not a nice river. And yeah, just going to go half pot the ace king. Going to check jack jack 6 a lot out of position, and they shove river. Yeah, just easy fold for our hand. Not a great spot here with king jack. The only thing is that they've gone so small, which is really nice for our hand. So I'm just going to check river and proceed with caution. They can have flushes and boats here. Yeah, I mean, pretty lame spot. Now they're overbetting river. I don't think they overbet with like jack 10. So we don't beat any of the value and we only beat bluffs. So I don't think they're bluffing enough. So I just fold. Thought something was off when you're saying your bluff could be king jack with the king of spades instead of ace jack with the ace. Still good jam though, no the king. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. My brain just, I had a not the best sleep last night. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, no. Those with young children know how it goes, so I don't know. It's just one of those moments where I thought I was nutted. I just completely, it slipped my mind. But that's the nice thing about, you know, playing, like, I feel these stakes, I'm very confident and happy and comfortable in these games, and I don't need to be A-gaming, I don't need to have a good rest to jump in and play, you know what I mean? Which is nice. But I probably will take a coffee break pretty soon, I probably should take one soon. Let's see, ace-8 suited, they check raise, okay, I'll just fold. It's a shame, we had some nice backdoor equity, but they're short, I've got less maneuverability and they can And they're shorter stacked, their value, like they can just check raise king queen for value, which means they can have some more bluffs and stuff. So get another splash pot here. Queen 10 suited. The 7-5, nice board for them. Not going to put any more money in. Just limp in the queen 10 suited. I probably could jam too, but I guess we're a little deep. Hopefully Moonlight just calls. But we'll call. We do hit the queen, which is lovely. Yeah, I'll min raise, get it in. It's thin-ish, but I mean very standard in these splash spots. Like we've got basically the nuts, it's just a cooler if we lose. You love seeing that river card. You're like, yes. So glad I didn't slow play. You know, big on equity realization, equity denial. What I was trying to do there. Go for thin value with the Jack 4. And it does work. They actually give up on the river. So worth noting that they didn't take that bluff spot there. It speaks a lot about how they play. Yeah, let's 3-bet the ace king. Could flat it too. Both options are very fine. I'm going to go a little bigger with 4-3 on queen, queen 8. The deuce 4 I probably should have bet. I was just really concentrating. They lead king 6-7. Just going to go ahead and raise it really big. They shouldn't really be leading. I'm going to overbet the 3-4. And then this is a check back. This is a half pot bet. Easy check back on the 4. Yeah, I mean, unfortunate run out for our hand. They should really want to bet here a ton. We don't have very many 6x to begin with. Yeah. Yeah, I'll call it. So it's a crappy situation. Calling the chop there, it's so unprofitable, but like, yeah. I don't know. There's not much I can do there. I just read their notes and just tried to figure out what sizes are more or less likely to be bluffs, and just thought that one was more likely to be a bluff based on how they played some other hands on my notes. Don't want to go into more detail than that, obviously. And not saying I have a 100% read either. So just trying to explain my thought process about how to approach that spot and how you might yourselves approach that in future, and it's basically just trying to make a read about what the bet size means. Also, yeah, I mean, certainly some players, I just think like most players are going to know they can bluff there a lot. That's quite apparent. They're going a little bigger with the ace-jack, being a little deeper, and then we're only 100 bigs here with the ace-jack offsuit, so going a little smaller. Ace-4 suited in position, I guess I call when they go so small. And they do check really quickly. I'm just going to check back. Now they snap pot, so it's pretty bad news for us. Really bad news. I'll still call though. Yeah, nice snap shove. This is tough. His stats are kind of wild, but it is only 60 hands. I guess I call just that there's just a question mark in how they're playing. We did the right thing. We did it. Stationed it off. And it worked out. But basically... it was a small sample, but their stats were just a little bit fishy. And I did block the value range. I had a bluff catcher. Sometimes you just got to be prepared to lose, and yeah, it just was, you know, there was some suspicion there. I'd rather be quite sure that they were nitty. On the queen, I'm actually going to go and bet merge here with the deuce 5. Flop a boat here with the 8-4. We'll check raise it. It's a really good turn card for me. Maybe I'll just go B75, it's so good. Oh, maybe I can still pot. Check raise sometimes with the jack 8 too, but going to against the high jack range. You get called. It is queen 8, yeah. It's a nice pot, but I feel like I could have done a bit better with that one. It's kind of hard because the 6, like, we check raise 5-7, 4-5, sorry, 5-6, 5-7 a lot. We've played a little bit against. They seem like pretty reggy. I didn't want to get too exploitative and greedy, but once they bet call flop, I mean, particularly again on that turn, they just have trips a lot too. So yeah, I don't know. Good result, but I just wonder if I could have won a bit bigger, a bit more. Got awkward because we're so deep, so like I didn't want to check. I can't check shove. Even check raising really big is getting a bit dicey when they can have, like, you know, aces, 8-6, 6s, 6-8 to beat me, which I know is pretty nitty thinking, but it is Russian cash. The jack 8's just an unfortunate run out and a spot where I expect them to want to bluff a lot, so I think they have showdown value. They did have showdown value, but I expected more king X type stuff. But yeah, not going to use queen high to bluff with there. Probably should just stick to limping with the ace-3, but that's okay. Low board, gonna check this a lot. It's probably, I don't know, 70-30 check or something for a 1/3 c-bet, I think. As played, we'll check call. We go a third with the kings. Get the straight, but it's a tricky one to value bet. I could block. Yeah, let's block. And I will raise the 10-8. Kings is going to be a call. They go small check raise, which is very correct in a theory, from a theory standpoint. I could just call the ace-8, keep UTG in, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of bad runouts for me, and I don't want to let them realize cheat B. I want to snap shove here. Assume this is rarely a bluff and always draws or like good ace X. It's just a chop. Yeah, not worst turn card. So we're both very happy to get the money in on the flop there. They go half on the turn here, so that's nice for our hand. Flop a set here with the sixes, which is also lovely. I go. I'll just go half pot. Yeah, tough one with the kings. I no longer beat anything. Before I was beating some value. I no longer am. 19 into 25. I guess I folded. I could consider jamming too. But I think they're going to be value heavy on that line. On this turn card, we can go pretty big. Just gonna go 12 though. Yeah, I expect to get so many folds there. As far as getting opposite of greedy. But a big shout out to you all tuning in. I do appreciate each and every one of you as I try to grow my channel. Just started streaming poker in October, and that was me playing again after 3-4 year break or so. And yeah, trying to grow the channel, it's really hard. So I appreciate everyone who's here today tuning in. Queen 8-7, going to go half pot. We block really nicely. Blocking ace queen is very relevant. Blocking queen jack, pretty relevant. 7 and 8 isn't great, connects to them, but I am 3-betting those two, so I do have those in my range as well. 6 is pretty terrible for us to continue bluffing too much on, particularly at a position we're really more concerned with our equity. So, you know, jack, I don't have a gut shot or anything here, so yeah, just done with their hand, didn't work. It is what it is. Expect them to bet here very often. Probably could have waited with the king 7 with the small blind having 17 VPIP. Doesn't matter too much. Ace 10. Yeah, I want to go big-ish on this board. And then the ace 6-8 checking back king deuce. Don't want to go overboard there. And yeah, going to go b75 on the 10. Don't want to overbet. We both have king queen. So again, when the top end, when we both have like strong hands in our range, that's when we don't want to be overbetting. Queen jack off is not going to do well in a 3-bet pot. Pretty easy fold, standard stuff. King Jack, we can 4-bet sometimes. Do it this time. Did not work. Damn it. Don't show us that flop. Damn it, we were meant to call. Although they would have had top set likely. So who knows, maybe we go on to lose it anyway. ISO the Jack 10 suited, 7s will flat. We can 3-bet low frequency as well. Shorty, but they did go only 5 more. It's a pretty whatever spot. I'll call. Easy peel with the 7s. Easy fold with the Jack 10. 3, 4, 5 connects well with their bluffs. Like even if they have ace high, ace king, ace queen, ace 5, all of those hands are not going anywhere. And so our hand's just doing awfully on that board against their range. So I just won't put in any more money. Pretty simple stuff. You know, that's what it's about. Playing good, strong, solid poker. About the ace queen suited, the ace 10. Oh, stream mode's off. God damn it, it's been off all session. Thank you for letting me know that. I always forget, not always, but I often forget, which is really annoying. Guess I'll go a third. Did not matter, and I'll keep getting value with the ace 5. It's pretty close though. And the queen jack, everyone checks flop. Let's go thin. Just check calling the ace 10, gonna check back the ace 5. Oh man. I lost 10 bucks in rakeback, basically, yeah. 19 VPIP, gonna make an ultra nitty check back. And then gonna go pretty big bet here with the ace 10. So still I think pot I can have 2 pair in my value range. Really only ace jack is the hand that I would lose to. Maybe some king queen that check back turn, but probably wants to barrel a bit. Cheers Venetius, and I hope your grind has been going well. 10 bucks in a rakeback. It's funny because it's true. I'm at the max PVI or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's 0.1 or less, probably. I haven't checked it exactly, but it's very low. So I cold call here. I want to go kind of big on the flop. So I go kind of big because, like, if they have 10s jacks, they're going to call a street regardless. It's obviously not the turn card we want to see. I don't think there's any real reason to... Like, I don't need that much protection, even with 2 people involved. Just going to call the ace king. 7's pretty safe, so I was mostly trying to avoid the 10 and the jack. GL, by the way. Thanks, man. Thought nobody wins pre-rakeback. Paul AT, shout out to you. Ugh, gross. Yeah, pretty... I mean, they have to turn some hands into bluffs. When they call behind on the flop, It's very hard for them to have a bluff. So I think mistake to bet so big. I think if they go small bet, I'm hating life. Maybe I pay it. Or maybe they're just laughing that I had a bluff and they just think joke's on me. I think what I want to do here is block river. I don't think they'll bluff anyway. Almost at the 50k mark. We are almost there. Shout out to you, Popeye. At least you have less skill in hitting jackpots. Speaking of jackpots, I wish we had ace 10 here. I blocked to try get trip aces just to flat, so love the stream, GLGL. Thanks, Paul AT. I appreciate you a lot. Yeah, I mean, I gotta stick to my game plan here, which was to get trip aces to just call. Yeah, and then just lose less, and I don't think they ever bluff it. But who knows? Maybe I just got destroyed. Get the trips after checking back here. Yeah, but I think I mostly just want to go like a half pot bet with my range and let them do, like, they want to do some check raises and bluffs and stuff. Not me. Let's see. They have 3-bet checks to river. Guess I check. They're more likely to just to check back with the club. And then if I bet, they can raise me for both bluffs and value. So I think checking's best. We do win against 10s, that's nice. Ace King, we're gonna limp in. UTG. Oh no, not some more limps behind. We need to see the jams. Here we go. We got the jam. Here we go. We needed one back. So this low board, we do a lot of checking back on. I think I will check back here too. Yes, we get it in with ace 10. Beautiful result. Let's just go once. Sorry, mate. Because we need one back. And on the king, I get to raise a bit. So I'm going to raise. Decent spot here with the queen 10. Hopefully not another cooler into ace high. I think I want to go 2x river. They can still call with sets and some lower flushes. Ahead and 3-bet. Nocky, New South Wales. Hi, GLGL. Been a minute, mate. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Let's just flat the ace jack. We do want to like stack against UTG, but I want to keep small blind in with lower flushes too. They go check raise small. Just keep clicking here. Because I dominate all the other draws, right? So I don't mind just getting in a bit of money. Like calling's fine too. That's, whoops, I meant to check raise there, but we timed out. Alright, now we'll just call. What a turn card. I think I just jam now. Because they either have the trips. I mean, they can have some boats, but against a boat I call. Let's just call just in case there's some funny business happening, actually. This I didn't expect. 19 into 70. This 8 turn is awful. It was multi-way on the flop too. I'm gonna go B75 and proceed with caution. Actually, I think with the ace of diamonds I should have just checked. And they do have a 9, but no full house. So lovely result. I was gonna jam turn for that reason, but just in case. Yeah, easy fold now. Unfortunate turn, and I wish I did check the turn, but maybe not the worst situation. Yeah, gonna show down the king 6 if we can. King Jack Deuce pretty good. We're gonna bet bigger on this flop, as opposed to like King Deuce 4. Do have to call the check raise. Not happy about it. We do have to call. King 6 does hold. They go 1/3, so very correct sizing here on the turn. Our hand can just call. If they have like a set of deuces, we got an okay spot to call, for example, still. Wonder if we have to bluff this river. Because what other bluffs can we have if not this hand? Does that matter against this player? Probably not. Will they just call anyway with a set? Maybe. Do we have showdown value? Not really. Would they check raise? Yeah, I think I might just put him in. Yeah, let's do it. We get the snap fold. You love to see that. Uh-oh. Get raised here. Call. Big one on the river, I think. Nice, we got max. That's a sneaky raise there on the turn though, with 2 pair, because I was considering donk shoving some board pairs. That would have been a disaster. Can we hit the 10k on the bankroll challenge today? Can we do it? I think it's possible. I actually could, because I got rewards that I haven't cashed in. But let's try and do it natty without the rewards. Can we do it natty today on stream? Ace jack off. The bad beat jackpot hand. And we get the ace, ace, jack, queen run out. No, we don't, but we take it down. That's fine too. Born to Punt, GLGL. Thank you, Born to Punt. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you saying hello. Thank you. Appreciate all of you tuning in. It does mean a lot. Feel good about it. Let's limp the queen 3 suited. Ben123 wants to see the graph. Let's. I mean, it's not a great board for us, but yeah, I'm just gonna bet and hope that they just under defend, which is the case. Hey, Born to Punt with the raid. What a legend! Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. How'd your sesh go, mate? I hope you crushed it. Welcome everyone in from the Born to Punt stream. This is Gumption Poker. We're all about educational content, high quality poker, chill streams, chill vibes. You know, try to be fairly transparent with my results and journey so you can all follow along. Hopefully learn a thing or two and see that it is possible in 2026 to make money at this poker thing. That's the goal. And my main place to play is at CoinPoker, where I do my main volume. And if you want to check it out, please do use code GUMPTION. You can get free cash, free coaching, deposit bonuses, tons of stuff. It's the best way to support me in the stream, so please do consider that. And yeah, thank you again everyone for tuning in and for being here. I hope you guys enjoy it. Streaming 3 days a week today, Tuesdays, Fridays and Saturdays. That's my latest schedule anyway. It was every day, but it was a bit too much for me, and I was trying to do like less streams but better quality when I do streams. So, but I think right now I am due for a coffee break. I am due for a coffee break because I'm doing the plays, but I'm not explaining them as much. Because this always happens though. Because what are we? We're an hour and 42 in. That's pretty good effort on my behalf, I reckon. Let's see bet small multi-way with the ace 3. Got the back doors, and we got a really nice board for our range. Ace queen suited. We're just gonna call. Do you always crush pre-rake back like that? That's always the goal. Hazaria 33. There's a long term, yes, but yeah, obviously short term. There's always bits of variance, but the times I haven't done well, I've hit the lab and come back and made sure I have done well. King deuce 8. Oh, they check raise multi-way. This play, interesting play. So fold this one.
I wanna dance by water beneath the Mexican sky. Drink some margaritas by swinging blue lights.
We go 2/3 now with the ace queen when we hit the ace turn.
Are you with me?
Oh, I for a second thought I need to take a coffee break. I was like, oh, we hit the 5 river. That's what we were after. Because then it's just ship it in, you know. But no, not on this one. Interesting play by them to check call turn donk river. Tough one here with the ace queen. I guess it's only real tough if we get jammed on. I think I can just very clearly value bet, even in position. Presumably their 3-bet's so small, which is really tough actually. I'm checking the 7, 8, 9 terrible board for my range. I guess I still bet, but I could be convinced I shouldn't even bet ace queen. Like, this player's got a 5% 3-bet over 1,000 hands, so honestly, like, I may never be getting called by worse. Queens, in theory, we can actually check raise, get it in here, but I'm just going to call and proceed with relative caution.
Listen to the mariachi play at midnight. Are you with me? Are you with me?
I'm only bidding bluffs now with the queens. Also block a lot of the bluffs, having the queen of hearts, so just fold it. Again, guys, we're here to play solid good poker, so we're looking at situations. That situation was a very bad board for my range, and I don't want to put in too much money. It's very simple. It's very, very simple. And then when it's good for my range, I'm going to put in more money. And the queen 8 deuce. I'm going to start with a check, but it's not a terrible board for me, so you know we won't be going just anywhere. Let's squeeze the ace king. And yeah, I'm going to check raise it. Probably don't need to go so big though. 8, 9, close with the rake. Yeah, let's defend it, but it's pretty whatever. King 9, good for our range, this board. Gonna go a third. And Jack 7-4 is not bad for our range. They have big bet though, small PFR. Yeah, let's still do it. We got the gutter. We're meant to check raise some of the gutters and stuff. Queen's a little bit better for them, I would say. Oh, speaking of gutters. I'm still gonna fire it. Let's swap this one. Oh, looks like it's a chop with the 8-9. Although, how do they bet call 8-9 not hearts? Strange. King 9, I think I might just give up. Yeah, okay. Seems really close. Really love the content. Was looking for one exactly like this. Hey, Romore. Well, thanks so much for those kind words. I appreciate that. Yeah, when they tank here, I'm like, man, should I have jammed the 8-9? Oh, man. I just did not give them credit to have a bluff there. So I'm going to note it. It may not be that they were bluffing. It actually might be that they, like, know that they can bet fold some stuff, maybe. I don't know how they think. I mean, I'm very shocked to see the fold there. But obviously there's just a lot of runouts that, you know, that are going to change things. I don't think it can't be that bad to shove there, but I'm going to note the play. So we call the 3-bet. We're going to peel the 7-8. It's not a bad board for us. They do go 2/3 on the turn. It's a shame we aren't a little shallower, because then I can just jam. I guess I still just check raise, and I just have to call it off if they shove. But typically straight flush draws do like to check raise. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do this time. Get the Queen River. Will they ever fold the overpair? I actually think they might. My read is that they might. I mean, the Queen's not bad. Our King Jack that floated gets there too. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with this play. We've got a set sometimes, right? We got 9s. We got 10s. We got 9-10 suited. Maybe some pocket 5s. It does work. We get it through. You love to see it. Oh, and we hit the 10K. We hit the 10K mark out of the 100K goal. We're well on our way. You love to see it. Playing some great poker today. You know, we always... Sometimes you get things wrong. Sometimes you get things right. We've definitely got a few things wrong. We've got a lot of things right. Great sesh. Been playing some great poker. And what do you guys think? Maybe we should end it on a high with that lovely, lovely play. Yeah, I think I will. I appreciate everyone tuning in. I hope to see you guys again on Russian Cash Friday. Just sit out this way, actually. Yeah, streaming again Russian Cash Friday. And here I think I should just shove. Maybe I should go for check shove. Blocker. Let's check shove. Block the jack 9. Yeah, they check back right away. Maybe blocker's a bit better. Wow, they check back a jack. Oh, that's horrible. Batteries. Yo, man, how are you? We're great. We're great. Wrapping up the sesh. Been an awesome one. Love to see the 10k goal. Just visually looks beautiful, doesn't it? And appreciate all of you tuning in. Please do check out my Discord. Check out my YouTube. Gumption Poker on YouTube. There isn't much there right now, but I got some really cool content and stuff coming there. And yeah, hope to see you guys again soon. I'll find a channel to raid. Bit more on GG again. See a little bit more batteries, trying to grow the stream, but my main volume's still right here on CoinPoker. Well, not right here because it's not right in front of us, but you know, you play on CoinPoker, so that's why that came to mind. But yeah, still my main place to play is on CoinPoker, and the best way to support me, of course, is to use code GUMPTION. You get free coaching, free cash, whatever you want. I'll be here for you. It's an amazing site to play on. I wouldn't be recommending it if I didn't genuinely believe that, and it is genuinely the place I play my most volume on. And they're doing some really cool stuff, so please do check out CoinPoker. But yeah, otherwise, until next time, everyone, peace.